All right, today's going to be a really special show. We have a Xandra the Medium, and those of you who are watching, if I have any viewers, and those of you who are not, we'll get to it. She's going to give you a free medium reading, and what she finds in her readings, I'm going to remove those emotions that you may or may not have, or might not even know you have, using the emotion code. So it should be pretty cool.
6 people.
Cool.
All right, welcome everybody. Hopefully you heard Mike here. We're going to do some questions today. We're doing it a little different. It's going to be fun and healing for you. Working with Attraction Nation here. So we want to clear out those blocks that are keeping us from our creating stuff, our abundance. So I want you to go ahead and ask one question. And when you do, just say, yes, I give you permission to do the emotional code, so that once we get to the crux of things, whatever's your block, then Mike will go ahead and assist you in clearing that. So it's gonna be fun and different today. I like to try different things to help people out here. So when we have someone helping us with the questions today, so it's not so difficult. So
yeah, we have mediators.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay, so we have one question right now, and it's
cool.
Alana Marie Church, and she says, "Hi, when will I own my own house?"
Okay, so this is gonna, all right, so we'll answer that question. How about we do it in an interesting way? We're gonna look and see if you have any blocks to it. So we're gonna turn these questions into what is the block from it, and then we'll have it cleared. How does that sound?
And I'll clear it.
Okay, so Alana, what was it again?
Alana Marie Church.
Alana Marie Church, when will you own your own house? Block is in your... Okay. This is in it's like a DNA clearing on this one. It's a belief system that you have. There's a little bit of self-doubt about buying a house. Let's see, that's the first thing. Okay, so that is coming into the 4th chakra. Okay, family. Somewhere in your family history, you have, some things that happen maybe with houses, foreclosures, maybe they never owned a house. There's issues around that. So now I'm going to turn it to Mike and see what he's going to get on that.
Absolutely. Okay, what was the full name again?
Alana Marie Church.
Alana Marie Church. Alana Marie Church. And it's okay that I do work with you, right? So I just want to make sure that it's okay that I'm working with you and that I can perform the emotion code on you. I just have to ask that question before we get started. So I'm going to see that you said a yes. So let me see, Alana Marie Church. Alana Marie Church. Okay. So what emotional block does Alana have for buying a house? Call me. 1, 2, 3. Is it confusion, defensiveness, grief? All right, so the first emotion we come up on is grief, okay? And we're going to ask where this emotion came from. Is this an inherited emotion? And it says it is. And we're going to ask if it's on the mother or father side. So it's on your mother's side. And I'm going to ask, when did this happen? So 1 through 10, 20 through 25. So 20 through 25, you had an emotion of grief. I'm going to ask if it's okay to get rid of it. Is it okay to remove grief from Alana's subconscious? And I'm getting a strong yes, so we're going to remove grief. Removing grief from the mother's side, which is 20 to 25. Moving grief. Moving grief. All right. Alana, we remove grief from her subconscious. And we got a positive answer. So yeah, we remove grief. Is there any other emotions keeping from Alana from buying a house? It says there is. Is it column A? It's column A. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Is it anger, bitterness, guilt? So guilt. Is there anything else we need to learn about guilt or know about guilt before we remove it? Yes. Is this an inherited emotion? Yes. Mother side, father side. So father side, guilt, 1 through 10. So 1 through 10. So this happened pretty early on. So 1, 3, 4, 5 years old. So you might not remember this, but guilt from your father's side at 5 years old. Can we remove this from Alana's subconscious? Yes. Right, we're removing guilt. Removing guilt. Okay. Did we remove guilt from Alana's subconscious? And we got a yes. So we removed grief and we removed guilt. And let's just ask one more question. So is there any other emotions keeping Alana from buying a house? And we get no. So that's how the emotion code works. And so we remove grief and guilt. And if you've been feeling anything such as that, just know that that's going to go away. And what I need you to do is just drink a lot of water, because you're going to be doing a lot of processing. And that's how we get rid of our negative emotions that we knew or might have not known we had.
Okay, so the next question is from Mary Rodriguez. She wants to know, what are my blogs on finance?
Okay, perfect.
Did you want to go back to
I wanted
Alana
to just
real quick?
say one thing on Alana. Alana, I asked after you did the codes and the clearing, and it said next year. So we're looking at, you know, what is that, 7 months or 6 months? Next year, it looks like you're going to be buying a house. So that was cool.
Yeah.
Fun. Okay, now we're going to go to the next one.
Cool, cool.
Okay, so Mary Rodriguez, what are my blogs on finance?
This is first chakra. Okay. Okay, so she has some grounding issues. So it's interesting. He's channeling, though he doesn't know it, with this code.
Right.
But this is just for fun, because
Yeah.
it does help, and, you know, so we're going to kind of let him do a lot of this. So you've got money issues because your first chakra is blocked, okay? And we'll let him do his thing now to tell you more about that.
Okay, and the full name?
Mary, I can't pronounce this last name. She asked me to say it again. I want to say it's Rodriguez.
Rodriguez? Mary Rodriguez?
Rodriguez?
Rodriguez is fine.
Rodriguez? Yeah. Rodriguez? We'll see if we can get it. So I'm Mary Rodriguez. Okay. And this is on finance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So what emotional blocks do I have in my subconscious containing financial blocks? So then column A, column B, it's row 1, 2. Row B, failure. Failure. Helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control. Okay, so we're getting more than one, and that's okay. So we're getting failure, and we're getting lack of control. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with failure, all right? So failure, is that an inherited emotion? Yes. Mother's side, father's side. Father's side, failure. Let me see, did it happen when you were 1 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 through 30, it sounds like. It's looking like. See, I don't know your age, and I would like it if you could put your age, because that helps a lot with the process too. So failure on your father's side, 20 through 30. Is there anything else we need? Nope, that was a easy one. So there's nothing else we need to know about failure, so we're removing failure.
She says she's 59.
It's awesome. Removing failures. All right. Did we remove failure from her subconscious? And it's saying, yes, we did. And then let me see, lack of control, right? So is lack of control an inherited emotion? Yes. Mother's side, father's side, mother's side. Okay. So mother's side, and you were 1 through 10. Okay, so 1 through 10 on your mother's side, lack of control. And these can be emotions that you brought from when you were in birth or when your parents had birthed you. And they can actually be passed down through DNA. So it might not have been your emotion. It might have been an emotion that was on your parents' side. So lack of control. Let's see. Do we need to know anything else? No, nothing else about lack of control. So we're going to remove lack of control.
And she just said, I got the chills when you did that.
I did too. Right in your legs, right? All right. So did we remove lack of control? We sure did. All right. So failure and lack of control. Is there any other emotions causing Maria not to have finance issues? Yep. So column A, column B, row 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do it a little bit faster. So confusion, defensiveness, grief, confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, stubbornness. So another two-part to this one. So it's confusion and grief. Okay, we'll start with confusion. Is there anything else we need to know about confusion? Yes. Is it inherited? Yes. Is it mother or father side? So mother side, grief. Is it 1 through 10? 1 through 10. Again, it might not be your emotion. It might be your mother's emotion that was passed down through DNA. So let's remove grief. Removing grief. All right, perfect. Did we successfully remove grief? Yes, we did. And let me see, only confusion. All right, confusion. Side, father side,
Right.
1 through 10. 1 through 10. Again, confusion. Is there anything else we need to know? Confusion. Yes. Okay. So there's something else we need to know about confusion. Now, is confusion an emotion that's not yours or in the heart wall? Yes, in the heart wall. Can we remove confusion? Yes, we can. So removing confusion on your mother's side and the heart wall. All right, cool. Let's see. Is confusion gone? Confusion's gone. Grief is gone. Perfect. And that, is there any other emotions causing Maria to have? Nope. And that should be good. We should be good with that one.
Fabulous.
So thank you very much, Maria.
All right, let's just see if there's anything I have on her now that we got cleared here. Maria is completely aware of everything you cleared. She will be able to clear her financial situation within the next few months. It's all gonna change in the next few months.
Perfect.
You know, it's gonna take a little time. You know, you gotta recreate some stuff and get your energy out there, but you did the clearing, so you're ahead of the game.
And she actually just said, you are so right, I am crying.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
So on to our
I
next
love it.
person.
All right, I just want to say hi to Sam Warner. What's up, buddy? How are you? Welcome to the show.
Okay, so our next person is Janine Church. She said, hello, will I be able to take care of myself and my kids financially by September? Thank you.
By September. Okay, so we turn everything into what's blocking you from that, okay? Sixth chakra. Sixth chakra. Fear. I get fear is blocking her. She's afraid that she can't, and so we got to remove fear.
Okay.
And I've got coming in the sixth chakra. But you go ahead and do what you do. We'll see when we get here.
Perfect.
I'm just having fun, enjoying what I'm going to do all the work.
All right. So let's see. The name again? I'm sorry.
Janine Church.
Janine Church. Hi, Janine. How are you? We're going to remove some blocks today. hope that's okay. I think you said yes. So let me see. Janine Church, is there any, and the question again, I'm sorry.
She wants to know, will I be able to take care of myself and my kids financially by September?
All right. What emotional blocks does she have in trouble for taking care of her kids and herself? Okay. This is going to be general. It's not going to be September. It's just going to be general. Because I can't remove time frames. So is it column A, column B? It's column B. If you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Depression. You have a little depression, it seems. Frustration, indecisiveness, panic, taken for granted. So depression. Is depression an inherited, let me see, is depression an inherited emotion? Sorry, I lost train of thought. And it says yes, it's on mother's side, father's side depression. And how old is she?
She
It didn't say. Okay, that's fine. So 1 through 10. 30 through 40. Okay, depression 30 through 40. So it's happened recently. So there's like an event that happened recently that's causing depression. All right, so is there anything else we need to know about depression before we remove it? And we get a no, so we're going to remove depression. So here we go. 1.
And she said she's 47.
Perfect. All right. Remove depression. Is there remove depression? Yes, I think we did. All right. So is there any other trapped emotions causing this for her? So column A, column B, 3, 4, frustration and decisiveness. Indecisiveness. And is that an inherited emotion? Sure is. Is it on the mother's side, father's side, 1 through 10, 20 through 30. So indecisiveness between your 20s and 30s. Is there anything else we need to know about this before we remove it? Nope, sure not. All right, indecisiveness, here we go, we're removing it. Removing indecisiveness. All right, did we remove indecisiveness? We sure did. All right, are there any other trapped emotions that she has? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we removed the pretty big ones, so depression and indecisiveness.
Awesome.
All right, so I hope that was made sense for you. She's going to read you again.
Oh, just check in.
Sure.
I think you're doing pretty well.
Let's think about energy.
The miracles have begun. Miracles have begun. You are clearing out your baggage. You will become stronger and you'll feel better. You're going to get out of that. You're going to get a lot more energy that's coming in and you're going to become stronger from this. Just from this clearing, you're going to get a lot of energy to move forward and you're going to have faith and belief in yourself now. And you'll be able to do it. And just a simple clearing, getting rid of old emotions. And this is powerful stuff, so it's very exciting.
Yeah.
Hey,
awesome.
next person.
Okay, Jennifer Smith Bain. She says, "Hi, do I have any messages for my dad?"
Okay.
No, I'm just setting it back. Sorry, whenever I do that, I'm just resetting, so I'm back to it.
Okay, so Jennifer, we're doing something a little different today. We're maybe, tomorrow or the next day I will be doing live free readings on the medium more so than I am today. Today is about releasing blocks. So go ahead and reframe your question. This is about, if you've got something going on that you're just not moving forward in your life, and just if you want a clearing, we can look for something if you can't see it yourself, and we're going to clear it. So reframe your question if you can. We're doing it a little different today.
Okay. Yes, and once you reframe your question, I will notice it right away and we will get back to you. The next person is Tiffany Waters. Hello, what are my blocks on my health?
This is going to be a positive one.
Yeah.
Well, you can go right from that, right?
I can.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to do, because some of these he can go right too, so let's let him do it.
Okay, Tiffany Waters. Waters and Tiffany Waters and Mike. Okay, perfect. So What emotional blocks do I have for my health? And how old are you again? I'm sorry. I know you should never ask a woman their age, but in this scenario, it's a little bit different. So please forgive me, but I really need to know that age. So if you ask a question, just put your age, or if you asked the question before and we haven't got to it, just put your age. So health, let me see. Column A, column B. 3, confusion, decisiveness, grief, self-abuse, stubbornness. So there's a lot of confusion with your health. So you might be worried about a health issue that's happened. So let me see. Is it an inherited emotion? No, it's not. So in that case, we
She's
can
48.
48. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. So in this case, we're just.
Never mind, she's not 48. Sorry, I misread.
Oh, okay, well, that's fine. She didn't have to go into that deep. So it was right on the surface. You were ready to get rid of this one because I'm sure it was bugging you. A lot of our emotions that are bugging you, we just need to get out, and they're almost out, and it just takes a little bit more extra help. So, all right, removing confusion from Tiffany Waters. Confusion. Remove confusion. Right. You removed confusion from Tiffany Waters. Sure did. Is there any other trapped emotions causing her health? Worry about her health or health issues? So yes, A, on A, on B, on 1. Okay. Is it abandonment, betrayal? So betrayal. There's a lot of issues with betrayal. So is that an inherited emotion? Yes, from mother, from father. So it's from your father's side. And 10. Okay, let's go back even further. First trimester. Yes, first trimester. All right. Back. Past life. Yep. Past life. Betrayal. So it wasn't even your emotion. So is there anything else we need to know about betrayal before we remove it? And nope, it's not. So we're removing betrayal. We're removing betrayal from Tiffany Waters. Betrayal. Is there any, did we remove betrayal from Tiffany Waters? Yes, we did. Is there any other trapped emotion causing her health issues? 1, 2, 3, confusion. So self-abuse, is that inherited? Yes, mother's, father's side, 1 through 10, first trimester. First trimester, mother. Self-abuse. Is there anything else? Okay, so we're removing self-abuse. Okay, did we remove self-abuse? We sure did. All right. Is there any other emotions causing her health issues? No. And that was a strong no. That was a little intense. That was a little intense. So just tell me what you think in the comments below. But we removed all of those. We're going to go back to.
Well, if he's clearing them, I don't even know. I'm just watching it. I'm enjoying it today. It's my day off.
Okay, so Sarah Laura Lee Martinez, hoping to get rid of this anxiety and depression, hoping to unblock all this negative energy.
We're just letting you take on this.
Okay.
Because you can do, I'm not worried about it with you, so.
All right, absolutely. So name again, I'm sorry.
Sarah Laura Lee Martinez.
Sarah Martinez?
Yes.
Okay, Sarah Martinez, how old is she?
She did not
Didn't
say.
That's okay, Sarah Martinez. And that's anxiety. What's causing your anxiety is in column A, column B. 1, 2, 3, confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, stubbornness, confusion. Confusion on your mother's side. 1 through 10.
She said I'm 30.
20 through 30. So it's something that happened between your 20s and 30s with confusion, with something that went on pretty recently. So let's see if there's anything else we need to know about it. Nope. And can we remove it? That we can. Let's get rid of confusion. We'll get rid of confusion. Yes. All right. Is there any other trapped emotions causing her anxiety? No, here it was just confusion. So it looks like everything else is fine from that. And it was just like you're a little confused between your 20s and 30s. And you know, I'm 30 years old and I know my 20s was pretty rough and I was really confused, had a lot of anxiety. Found the emotion code, did emotion code on myself, and with the first 2 hours of performing it, I said, I'm going to throw my Xanax away. I'm going to throw my SSRIs away, all my medicine for anxiety, and I haven't used them since. So I hope that's the same for you.
So everybody too, I hope you get the information on Mike, because anybody who wants to go further with other issues, we're just letting, this is just amazing today. So let's just say how they can get a hold of you, just to bring that in.
Absolutely. I mean, like, I'll post my email somewhere in the comments if you want to do that, babe. And then I can also find me on Instagram. It's attract_nation. You can direct message me. If you want a longer session, we can get into more things. I can remove more emotions that either cause pain, because emotions can cause pain physically and mentally. So I can help you remove those as well. So yeah, if you want another session or a better, longer session, just hit me up on Instagram and instant message me, DM me, and we'll go from there. And I can get all your information and we'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right?
I need a phone charger.
Phone charger?
Yes.
iPhone's ring?
Yes. We have 10%.
Okay.
It's over there.
Sure. All right.
I am so
I will
sorry
be
you
We
have
have
right
that.
back.
electronic issues today. This is fun today. I'm loving it. No, you're good. This is great. Seeing people do their work right live like this.
Do you want a longer cord?
Yes, I'm gonna need a longer
Okay.
cord.
Okay.
Okay, so let me see. Jennifer Smith-Bain came back and said, any emotions holding me back, if you wanted to.
Okay. Okay, so on Jennifer, I'm getting that she's got where she is giving her energy to someone else. Okay, she has like an emotional, energetic contract that she's giving her energy to someone else on Jennifer Bain.
Okay.
Okay, and so that's what I'm getting. So if you look, and he can help you with this when he wants to, when he gets back. But that's kind of the thing with you, is like, that's what's holding you back. Sometimes if people are taking our energy, if we're giving it away, and we're losing our power to someone, then things hold us back. And that's what I get is going on with you, and we're gonna have him see what
Yes.
he thinks.
So,
All right, cool. So what did I miss? Sorry,
okay,
guys, I'm
so,
back.
oh my gosh.
Jennifer Bain said.
Yes, she was asking, any emotions holding me back?
Holding you back in general?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Jennifer Bain.
Smith-Bain.
Jennifer Bain. Okay, cool.
And like,
So-
I got that, so you get yours yesterday.
Okay. Jennifer Bain, any emotions holding you back? A, okay. One. Crying. Just good. Okay. Okay, so the emotion comes up as crying. Let me catch my breath here because I've been running around.
I guess I would add on that. So if she's probably crying, that person that she's crying or whatever the situation is,
Right,
where the power's going.
hear what was going on.
Oh, I know, that's what I did tell you.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, you didn't, that's what I'm telling you. So I got that she was losing her power to someone.
Oh, okay.
I know that's not on your chart, but is it, or is it?
Losing power?
Yeah.
I can ask that question.
I think we should,
So,
like,
yeah.
you could double check me on that.
Sure,
and, you know,
yeah.
See what, you got crying, but it goes into another place.
Oh, yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, and how old is Jennifer Bain?
She didn't say.
Okay, that's fine, we can still work with it. Crying, is it inherited emotion? Nope, it's your own emotion. Let's just see when it came up. So 1 through 10, 10 through 20. 20 through 30. 20 through 30.
52.
Okay, so 20 through 30. Removing crying, Jennifer Bain. All right, we remove crying. Did we remove crying? Yep, we remove crying. Okay, are there any other emotional blocks holding her back? Yes, column A, column B. Row 1, row 2, row 2, failure. Helplessness, failure. So the next emotion that you have is failure. And that happened between 20 through 30. So in your 20s and 30s, there's something that you felt that you failed or something. So let me see, is that inherited? Nope, it's not inherited. That's your emotion. When can I remove failure? Yep. All right, removing failure. Did you remove failure? Sure did. That was the direct answer right there. Are there any other trapped emotions causing Jennifer to feel like, or anything holding her back? Yeah, column A, column B. Hopelessness. Hopelessness is to say inherited emotion. Sure is. Mother side, father. So mother side, 1 through 10. So what happened when you're fairly young? Hopelessness, 1 through 10. 1 through 20. Okay, 1 through 10. Is it okay if we remove it? Sure is. Okay, let's remove hopelessness.
And everybody, please remember to like and share.
Oh, yeah. Forgetting to double
Share.
Like and share, you guys, to your groups and stuff, so we can get more people some healing and.
Did we remove the emotion of hopelessness? Sure did. All right, are there any other, just double checking. I usually don't get this deep into it, but you guys are here for a reason, so I really want to help you guys out. So is there any other trapped emotions causing her to feel like she's being held back? No, you're good. All right, so that's those were the emotions that were holding you back. So yeah.
Angela, Whitney, thank you so much for sharing.
Let me just say one thing about the last one. So, too, like whatever happened in their 20s to 30s is, you know, obviously where Big Buck was, which he got to the emotion of it, and which it was to deal with maybe a situation with a relationship, divorce, I don't know, something like that happened. And if we don't clear those things, even if they're 20, even if they're in past lives, those are the energies we're clearing today. So sometimes our, you know, the blocks are, our energy isn't flowing, like he's getting to the emotion of your experience that happened when you were 20 to 30.
Right.
So, and he's doing a great job, so it's fun.
Thank you.
Okay, so Shani Blaine says, what are my blocks?
Oh, geez. Okay. I'm going to sleep good tonight. I'm telling you that right now.
You tried already?
Yeah. I'm getting there, but I'm holding out. So, Sheena? Shani Blaine. Okay, Shani Blaine. That's easy. Remember, it's almost like David Blaine. So, Shani Blaine. So I'm Shani Blaine. Okay, Sarah, what are her emotional blocks? Let's see if we can find out a couple. Is it column A, column B, column A, 1, 2, anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness, worry. So anxiety and worry. All right, is anxiety an inherited emotion? Yes. Mother side, yep. Father side, no. 1 through 10, yeah, happened pretty early on. So is there anything else we need to know about anxiety before we remove it? Nope. So let's remove anxiety. Jamie Blaine, right?
Yep.
Removing anxiety. All right. Did we remove anxiety successfully? We sure did. All right. And the next one would be worry. It came on the same row, and that's okay. So just any blocks, so worry. So let me see. Is there any? Is this trapped emotion inherited? Yep. Mother side, father side. So mother side. Okay. And is it 1 through 10? Very early on, again, anxiety and worry are very early on. So can we remove worry? Is there anything else we need to know about worry? No. Okay. So removing worry. Remove worry for shame.
Can't.
Perfect. All right. So did we remove worry? We sure did. All right. Let me do one more emotion for you. It's column A, column B, row 1, abandonment, betrayal. So it felt like somebody had betrayal. So is there anything else we need to know about betrayal? Yep. Is it inherited? Yep. Mother side? Yep. Father side? No. So mother side, betrayal from 1 to 10, 10 through 20, 20 through 30. Betrayal from your mother's side. So let's remove betrayal. Oh, is there anything else we need to know about betrayal? And can we remove it? Yes, perfect. Removing betrayal from Machine Lane. Did we remove betrayal successfully? We sure did. All right. Perfect. So those were the emotions that were holding you back.
On to our next question. This
Thank
is.
you.
Do you have anything?
No.
Okay.
No? Right.
Colleen Allen, when will my finances improve? How do I move forward quickly and smoothly?
Okay. You want to read it first and then see how our finances will improve?
Well, I think, I don't care if I read it or not. I mean, if we just want to go right to it, because you can do that. To when, or should I? Okay.
Yeah, it's just, let's see.
When well, I want to do it after.
Oh, you want to do it after?
So that
Sure.
we can check after you clear her what's the truth.
Okay.
Because we are changing the
Sounds
energy.
good
So I
to
can
me.
say one thing and then you change the energy, then I'll say it after.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, perfect.
I haven't done that for everyone, but you know what? This is our first show together, so.
Yeah, we'll get it all figured out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. Okay, so name and issue.
Colleen
Colleen.
Allen. Mhm.
Colleen Allen.
When will my finances improve?
You asked what are the blocks to her finances?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what are the blocks of the finances? Okay, cool. Colleen and Mike. Okay, Colleen, thank you. What trapped emotions are causing me trouble with my finances? Column A, column B, row 1, abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, loss, love received. So we got betrayal and love unreceived. That's what I'm getting right now. So is there anything else we need to know about betrayal? And yes, is it inherited emotion? Yes. Is it from your mother's side, father's side? At what age? 1 through 10, 1 through 10, 10 through 20, 20 30 through 40. So betrayal, 10 through 40. See if I can remove betrayal. Is there anything else we need to know about betrayal before we remove it? Hold on. Is there anything else we need to know about betrayal before we remove it? Yes, okay. What else do I need to know about this trapped emotion? Is it in the heart wall? Yes, all right. So we know there's betrayals in the heart wall. It's a deep set emotion. So let me see, can I remove betrayal now? Yes, okay, perfect. So removing betrayal. Did we remove betrayal? Sure did. All right, and the next one's going to be love unreceived. Love unreceived. Is there anything else we need to know about love unreceived? No, it's just an emotion that you felt, I guess, sometime that you went through yourself. So love unreceived. Is there anything else we need to know about it? No. Can I remove love unreceived? Sure can. So let's do that. Love unreceived. Love unreceived. Let's get that out of there because that's not fun. All right, perfect. Did we remove love unreceived? Yes, we sure did. Are there any other trapped emotions causing trouble with their finances? Yes, column A, column B, row 1, row 2, row 2, anxiety, despair, disgust. I guess there's disgust. What is this? Worry, disgust. And is this a inherited emotion? Or is there anything else we need to know about this emotion? Yes, inherited emotion. Father's side, mother's side, 1 through 10, 30 through 40, removing disgust. All right, removing disgust. Ooh, that one was a tough one. Let's do an extra swipe for that one, because that's no fun either. All right, do we remove disgust from her subconscious? Says we did. All right, is there any other trapped emotions causing her to, no, we're good. All right, so that's what we got. All right.
Cool.
Okay, give me the name again.
Colleen Allen.
Okay, so and her question was what?
When will my finances improve?
Now that we've cleared you here, money has been cleared, money blocks have been cleared. You will find yourself with a new, something in your career is going to start changing now that you've cleared this block. So money, the things are going to come, and let's see if we have a time frame. Within 6 months, you're going to have a big shift, but you may start the career sooner and stuff, but it's all going to change for you because you cleared some stuff that was blocking it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. This is so amazing. I'm not going to get over it.
And it was a tough one. So that one put me to the test. So thank you for that one. I really appreciate it. And I hope everything gets better with you. All right.
Okay, so Angela Whitney. Am I going to get divorced really soon, and will I be with this other guy? So.
That's a tough one right there,
Yeah.
because I don't know how to turn this into a block.
Exactly,
Let me
I
think
don't
about this
either.
for a minute. What we're going to do first is we're going to ask him on any blocks in your love life and clearing your energy field in that. That's what he's going to do, and then we'll go to the question, because that sounds better.
Okay, so blocks from
Love life?
what's your name?
Angela Whitney.
Angela Whitney. Angela Whitney. Okay, cool. So let me see. Removing blocks for Angela Whitney concerning love. Is there any emotional blocks causing issues with your love life? Yes, and this is column A, column B, column 1, column 2, 3. Okay. Confusion, defensiveness. Okay, so there's a defensive up. You have a defensiveness up. All right. Is there anything else we need to know about this trapped emotion? Is there anything else we need to know about this trapped emotion before we remove it? No. So defensiveness. So it's just a emotion that you got. You didn't inherit it. It just happened. And that's probably true because within a divorce and everything, your defenses are really high. So let's remove that for you. So removing defensiveness. All right, did we remove defensiveness? We sure did. Are there any other blocks concerning Angela Whitney's love life? Yes, column A, column B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Conflict. Ooh, conflict. Creative insecurity, terror. You feel conflict and there's unsupported. So these go hand in hand. So let's get rid of conflict first. Is there anything else we need to know about conflict before? No, and it's all recent. And you feel unsupported. That's no fun. So let's get that out of there. Can we remove unsupported? We sure can. Let's remove those two. All right, we remove conflict, sure did. Unsupported. Removing unsupported. All right. Oh, my crown chakra is buzzing right there. All right, so unsupported, did we remove the block unsupported for Angela Whitney? We sure did. Are there any other trapped emotions causing issues in our love life? And then we're good. Yeah, we get a clear good on that one, okay?
And also she asked, am I going to be able to move on? So I think this would be a good question for you to answer
Right,
since we
yeah.
cleared these blocks.
And I cleared these
Perfect.
blocks, so.
Exactly, okay. You have let go. Okay, so you've let go of the inner conflict with him, which is great. And yes, you will be moving on. You cleared the energy now that's held you in the place of not knowing. And through this, you've let go now. And there won't be, there might be a little conflict, but not, I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. But the energy is clear now, and it's okay for you to move forward. You've let go of this. It's beautiful.
And you're happy right now. I think you're smiling. I can feel
Feels
that you're
good.
smiling because it just, my crown chakra is like just buzzing.
So now she's also, because of this clearing, she's connected to the source, and that's energy is just flowing in, and her life's just going to start flowing.
Yeah.
Exciting.
That's amazing.
Perfect.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
So Christina Mortensen wants to know what is blocking me.
Okay. Let me take a sip of water here because we need to stay hydrated
Is it Chris?
emotion code practitioners.
Christina.
Oh, okay.
Christina Martin.
Wow, yes. Okay.
Christina Morrison?
Christian.
Christian.
Is it Christian? It doesn't matter. It's Christian because it's good.
Yeah.
I know her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this would be
So
great.
it's Christian.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Sorry, I
Christian
heard the
Morrison.
name.
Sorry about that. Sometimes
Hi, Christian. I can't see anybody who's on here today, so hi, everyone, but I have tonight.
All right. So one Christian Morrison. Christian Morrison. All right. So is this trapped emotion? Just any trapped emotions, right?
Yes.
All right.
Any blockages?
Any blockages? Let me see. Column A, column B, column 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Confusionness, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse. Defensiveness. So defensiveness comes up. That's like anybody else. They have a lot of defenses. So let me see if we can move this. Is there anything else we need to know about defensiveness before we remove it? Yep. And is it inherited emotion? Sure is. Mother's side? No. Father's side? And how old is she? 40s? So 20 to 30, defensiveness. That's when you got it on your mother's side. So we're going to remove defensiveness. Is it okay to remove defensiveness from our subconscious? And I'm getting a yes. So here we go, removing defensiveness. Christian Morrison. Perfect. And we removed defensiveness. We sure did. Is there any other trapped emotions within Christian Morrison? And it's column A, column B, for 1, abandonment, betrayal. We'll get betrayal again, forlorn, lost, love unreceived. Betrayal and betrayal, forlorn, lost, love unreceived. So love unreceived somewhere, that's another block. So 1 through, is there anything else we need to know about this emotion before we remove it? Is it an inherited emotion? Sure is. Mother, father side, 1 through 10. Really young, really early on. So love unreceived on your father's side. Again, you could have loving parents, but these could be emotions that came from, your past life, or when maybe your mother was carrying you, she could have got it and passed it to you through your DNA. I know it sounds a little crazy, but that's how it works. So let me see, love unreceived. Is there anything else we need to know about love unreceived before we remove it? Can we remove it? Sure can. All right, let's remove it. On the father's side, 1 through 10. No, love unreceived. Did we remove love unreceived? Sure did. Any other trapped emotions? No. Seems like it's pretty good. So we removed those trapped emotions. If you have like a specific thing that you want to get rid of, definitely contact me again on Instagram, track_nation, direct message me, and we can get you set up. All right. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. That is good. All right. Glad for you, Christian. Hope you're well. Love you. Okay. I know her well, so I won't probably read for her.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is
Right now.
actually a good one too. So Pamela Morgan says, "Hi. What are my blocks moving forward with my business?"
Oh, business blocks. Those are fun. I removed a couple of myself. So a long time ago. So let me see. I'm sorry.
Pamela Morgan.
Pamela Morgan. All right. Pamela Morgan. All right. So let me see. Is there any trapped emotions causing Pamela Morgan rough time in business? Any business blocks? I'm getting a yes. Column A, column B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Depression, frustration. There's a little frustration in there. Being a business owner is really hard, and there's a lot of frustration. Trust me, I removed a ton of it. And let me see if there's anything else. I'm say some just panic, taking for granted, frustration. All right, so frustration that the business may not be working or taking off as soon as you want it to. So let's see if we can remove that. Anything else we need to know about this emotion? Yep, is it inherited? Yep. Father's side. 1, 2, 10. Frustration. Can we remove frustration? Sure can. Okay, we're going to remove frustration. All right, did we remove frustration from her subconscious? Sure did. Are there any other blocks, business blocks in her subconscious? And it says there is. Column A, column B, 1, 2, 3. Confusion. Maybe there's a little bit of confusion going on and where you should go next, who you should turn to, who you should trust. There's a lot in business. I know there's a lot of aspects. So confusion, defensiveness, grief, a little grief, self-abuse, stubbornness. So confusion. Is there anything else we need to know about confusion? No, we can remove that bad boy. So let's remove that. All right, so we removed confusion. We sure did. All right, and grief, I believe, was the other one. Yep, grief. Is there anything else we need to know about grief? No, it's just one of those emotions that are just hanging in there that we don't need, so let's remove it. right, did we remove grief? Yeah, we sure did. Is there any other trapped emotions causing, no, and you get a strong no. So we removed all your business blocks, hey ho.
Okay, now,
All right.
what was the name again? Because I think there's more to this now.
Pamela
Okay.
Morgan.
Pamela Morgan?
Mhm.
Get my glasses on sometimes. Your business direction is going to change. I think some of the frustration and the confusion should be cleared now, but there's some things that you need to change in your business, and it's going to come to you now. You've got to, your direction needs to change, and you'll be clear to see what that is now that you have been, cleared. So that's what I see coming. You will know okay, so you'll know exactly what to do now. It's going to come in so clear. It's like you couldn't see this avenue that you have to take for your business, but you need to take it. Change has to be made. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
And so it looks like we have time for one more,
Very cool.
and it's going to be Linda Halifax. Hello, I would love to know what I should be doing for the rest of my life. Thank you.
It's interesting. Okay.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out how can we rephrase that.
Yeah.
Do you want to read that and see if there's
Yeah.
any blocks that come through
Okay.
since it's our last one?
Okay. When you have a blocked chakra, when you have a blocked chakra, you are lost. It's confusion on you. You don't know that you're blocked there on the chakra. You got a lot of confusion here. You don't know what to do. But it may already be out there. Let's see. When you get into your passion, well, everybody needs to get into their passion. Your passion being a gift you have in the energy field. Okay, so you have some gifts in working with energy in your energy field, but you can't see it. And so what we want him to do is look at confusion or whatever your block is keeping you from that, because you have some gifts in the like what he's doing is a gift. Okay, he's working through his gift and he's amazing.
What you're doing is a gift.
And this is a gift too, So, but you have something similar that wants to come in and that you'll be passionate about, but it's just that confusion. So he's going to clear that up for you.
Awesome.
Anyway.
All right. So the name again? Halifax.
Linda
right?
Halifax.
Linda Halifax. That's a cool name. I like that. All right. Let me see. Linda. Okay. Linda. And obviously I have your permission, so thank you so much, Linda. Is there any blocks? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked and I saw something else. What was the question?
Any blocks, like in her direction.
Oh, just any blocks in her direction.
Like her path.
Oh, in her life path.
Yes,
Okay.
sit down.
So any blocks, emotional blocks in causing her to figure out her life path. So let me see, column A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see, column B, 4, depression, frustration. Not frustration again. Indecisiveness, panic, taken for granted. Frustration, is there anything else we need to know about frustration before I remove it? Yeah. Is it inherited? No, it's not. When did this come to be? 30 through 40. That's frustration. Let's go even deeper. So 31, 34. So around 34, you created this frustration with your life path, whatever that may be. So let's see if we can remove it. Is there anything else we need to know before we remove frustration? And I'm getting a no, so let's remove that frustration from Linda Halifax. And a couple extra swipes there because I think that's needed. All right, so frustration. In the Halifax, did we remove her subconscious emotion of frustration? Yep, so remove that. Is there any more blocks, emotional blocks causing her to see her life path? And I'm seeing no pretty clearly. Well, let me ask this question again. One to Halifax. Is there any other blocking Linda from achieving her life path? No, it was just frustration. So that was pretty good. That was pretty straightforward. But it happened around when you're 34 years old. Frustration incurred. Maybe you did try energy healing at one time and got shunned. But now, let me tell you, it's definitely a different story in this age because everybody wants to do it and everybody wants to know how to do it and find somebody who knows how to do it. So let's see what Xandra wants.
Okay. All right. So when you moved away from somebody, so it's already come in, you already kind of knew what you're supposed to be doing when you got away from somebody, but then you had some frustration. It wasn't going the way that you thought it should go or whatever. And so you needed this clearing. You got frustrated. What am I supposed to do with it? How am I going to do it? The energies right now are coming in to help people get on that path. And so it's coming into you. You are going to be able to do it now. You're going to see it. But remember, you know what it is, and you want me to give you the exact pinpoint at which, I do probably a fuller reading. We could get to that, but for you right now, it's just saying you know what it is. Let go of the frustration as you have with him, and then you move into that direction, and it's coming right for you. It is time. You are ready. You're ready to move into it. Don't be afraid.
Boom! Awesome. Great.
Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for coming today. And listening to this show and just having this experience with us, and share it with your friends. And hopefully we'll be doing more of this together and getting some, of course it's our first time, so we're just getting this together, but Everybody have a wonderful evening. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. And, if you want further readings with Xandra, definitely find her and she can do that. And I can do further readings if you go on my Instagram again. @_nation. I know I'm plugging it a lot, but there's a lot of other people that probably joined. So @_nation, direct message me, and we can get a emotion code session going for you. Okay. But thank you guys so much. You've been wonderful, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right.